Been some more sim racing. We're now back with the virtual World Sports Car Series from 1964. And we got a tough test tonight. We're doing 100 minutes at the Nordschleife. It's going to be very, very, very tough. We did have our last round at Goodwood. Goodwood went okay. Not too bad, but I was able to grab a 6th place in class, I think. I think it was actually on the last corner as well. I think I found a little bit of a setup tweak to give me a bit more feeling in the car because it had been very, very floaty, but now it's not so bad. But I'm going to be off the pace. I haven't even put in a lap time on the server yet. We are supposedly going to have 30 cars. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to let other cars through. It's going to be very difficult because you're concentrating so much on your own performance. So, this is the 10th round of the Virtual Sports Car Series, World Sports Car Series. We're going to be doing Nurburgring today, or tonight, and then at the end of October, we're going to be at Monza. Round 12 is going to be at Bridgehampton. Then we're going to be doing another hill climb. I missed the last hill climb. As I was busy doing other things. So that's round 13. And then round 14 is something a bit mysterious. I'm not sure what Paris means. Whether or not we're going through the streets of Paris or something. I really don't know. But that's what it is. So let's get into our cockpit and all our timing boxes on and such. The camera will come up. There it is. Right, I'm going to put my auto cycle on. Now there shouldn't be, I say shouldn't, there shouldn't be any weather getting in the way tonight. It's going to be dry all the time. And I have done a lap, and the lap was a 9:30 something. So not good. I mean, I can push a little more, due to the setup. So this is the old version of the Nurburgring. It's not really too much different in layout, to be honest.
The exit looks clear. We think marker has gone off. Green flag sector 1. The car ahead has just done at 9:57.7.
I think it's going to be very difficult. I don't know if it's going to be like a race of attrition. I'm doing quite a big first stint, according to my fuel mileage. I think each stint is going to be around 3 or 4 laps. So
minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Qualifying in about 20 minutes or so. Don't know if it's private quali or not. I mean, it's supposed to be qualifying at 6:30.
We think that Tammy has crashed.
But it's not quite lined up session time. So
Green
we
flag
may
sector
end
1.
up restarting the servo and then having to do 5 minutes and then jump to quali. I don't know. I can actually feel something in the front of the car now. I increased the caster of the Porsche 904 and I can actually feel things. So there's certain places on the track that you can take a look in your mirror. Other places, not so much. I think I've settled on a method for my gear changes because I have been struggling with my gear changes with these cars. I seem to slip the clutch, which is kind of the equivalent of missing a gear, really. That. So I'm flicking the pedal quite quickly after I've lifted off the throttle. I don't always get the timing right though. So I haven't actually seen any other people on the track. And I can't remember the last time that I've actually raced around here. I think maybe one of the race control races in a Ferrari. So I'm not sure
Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 7 Celsius.
how the classes are going to match up.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Whether it's going to be a
Looks like
mixture,
Sellers has stacked it.
and then the Division 3 cars just end up passing on the
Alright, Neil,
straight.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Just got to remember to try and relax a little. Must be a nasty bump there. I mean, I may be leading some Division 3 cars for most of the lap, but then they might just catch up on the straight. This bit though was quite satisfying. Only if you get the braking for this corner right. Nasty bump there, Tim. I'm looking at a Division 3 car on my mirror. So 8 seconds onto the straight. So let's see how much they catch up. Seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. So it looks like they catch up about 4 or 5 seconds. On the straight.
Green flag, sector 2, 16th place. Car in front has just posted at 9:25.
I haven't quite worked out what my braking point is for turn 1 yet. I'm just going by feeling at the moment.
Okay, Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I can beat a car by like 5 seconds on a lap, but then they'll just out-drag me on the back straight, which is probably going to be a bit disheartening.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
And about 8.5 seconds on my personal best, which is something, I suppose. Ten seconds up on my personal best.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is green.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of those call-outs on the radio today. Yeah, flag in so-and-so sector. I mean, it's not going to make much difference to me. I just got to pay attention to the local yellows.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
So I mean, you could probably like guarantee that someone's going to spin and maybe block the track. But I just know that this is going to be physically difficult. I can already feel how hard it's going to be.
Okay, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
No, it's not. It's not. It is going to be physically demanding. 30 cars, multi-class, 100 minutes. I mean, it might not be physically demanding for anybody else, but it is for me. Doing these long endurance races. I don't know why I'm doing them, do I?
Sector 1.
Maybe sense of achievement. But we're going to get in the 920s, I think. That's where we're going. I mean, it's not the holding the bladder, because I don't tend to drink before racing too much. There's a horrible bump there. That feels horrible. It always seems to be on the racing line as well.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1
last
is
time
yellow.
I had a fan going.
Sector 1 is green.
But I just think that there might be a few people that have beaten me in the last rounds that... Okay, so we've got a division feed behind me that's 4.5 seconds. Now, what we calculated before was that they caught up about 4 or 5 seconds on the back straight, so I can already see them in my mirror now. So they were 4.5 when I got onto the straight. Do they actually get on terms with me by the time I get to the braking zone? Only just not. I can beat that, at least that Division 3 car.
What's your best lap in this session?
What did I get? 9:21. There we go.
Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh. Ouch. All circuits kind of like this are just... Where are we in terms of...
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Well, there's lots of people that haven't input in laps yet, so... But the quickest Division 1 and 2 is 9:02. Beating me by 20 seconds. Well, I'm hoping not to do that. I'm hoping not to hit anything solid. Need to get water, I think. Arms are all stiff. My left arm is all hurts because of the flu jab this afternoon. So that's one excuse I've got. I mean, everything's solid around this track. At least, I suppose the speeds that you go off are sometimes quite low, but... Well, I mean, you know, the speeds around Monaco are... And the walls are so close that there's not, you know, not enough time to damage a car. So 93. Now I believe doing 100 minutes and a full tank is a full tank is 44 minutes.
That's the end of the session. V14.
I mean, it's just going to be where I catch the leaders. I don't really want to do a race of saving fuel, so... I mean, last time I filled up my tank and did 2 big stints, then a tiny one at the end, but I'm trying to kind of split it into 3 because otherwise you lock yourself into having a really short stint at the end. But so we're going to have 93 in the tank, and we're just going to have to play it by ear every time we. Not looking at the right driver. Set it to Division 2 times. I don't know if everyone's going out together or not. Oh, that's the wrong one. I wonder it didn't change. Set it to Division 2. Qualifying. There we go. So we got 11, 12 drivers. Right, okay. Let's try. Let's try a lap. I think we're only going to get one in. Usually they space out the Division 1s and 2s.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Okay, Neil, we've got 18 minutes to set a lap.
I don't think they're doing it this time. Actually, we're going to get one lap in. There's just no time to do any more. I might get a second lap. No, I won't. Because I'm only doing a 9:20. At my fastest. So I'm not going to get over the line for a third. Just gone out on race fuel as well. Don't worry. Not that it matters, because I was going to be doing 4 laps on a tank anyway. Hopefully the spectator cam is watching the right car. It may be a race of attrition today. Blue flag. This guy's pretty quick, so I don't think I'll be able to hang on to him by the end of the lap to have something to chase though. Changed down too early there. So the local yellows are going to be very important today. Just to see what's coming up. So I'm keeping an eye on those flag mans. So I've got a Division 1 and 2 AM behind me. Changed the colour of my HUD as well to make it more apparent what division cars are around, because the HUD in its wisdom set some auto colours, but the colours were very close, so I had like Division 3s as a blue and Division 1s and 2s as a purple. It's not easy enough to kind of tell at a glance. I kind of wish that it was not at midday though. I kind of wish the sun was down a bit, because it actually makes things look a bit better. Whether or not I'm going to be able to get out my chair after this race, I don't know. Pretty much raced this place so long. I know where it goes. Memorize it. My arms are going to be so tired after this race. At least we're going to have someone to chase.
That's a new fastest lap for Gardena, 9:06.1 seconds.
I guess some people have been able to skip the outlet. I haven't.
V16. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
Just got to hang on for dear life around that corner. Been able to pull a little gap on the guy behind. He was very kind, letting me through at the start of the lap. So we've got another Division 1 and 2 AM in front of us. So whether we'll catch him by the end of the lap as well. I think we possibly
Sector 3
will.
is now clear.
We're marginally up on our personal best, which was a 9:21. Good if we can get under the 9:20s. Give us a nice slipstream. Thank you, Eric. Very kind. Right, into the part 2 of the circuit. I found 1.5 seconds on my personal best.
Sector 3 is yellow, Sector 2 is 4.0, off the pace. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. We can see grey has been lit. 2.5 seconds. We are going to be under the 920s, which is good. Hate this corner. It's so off camber. Hate this corner too. Yellow flag, caution. Green flag, Sector 3. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I hope that I wouldn't find a car straddling the track. See any yellow flags?
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I found 5 seconds. I don't want to pop out the banking there. There we go.
Sector 1.
We don't have anyone to draft down straight. Whew. Use this opportunity to rest my hands and my shoulders and my neck. I believe it's going to be a standing start. I swear. So each lap is about 24 litres. That was a bit
That's the end of the session, 20th place.
safer on the brakes there. I found 5.5 seconds on the personal best though. 9:16. I'm pleased with that. I am pleased with that. And the song ended just as I crossed the line. It still only gets me 8th in class. I'm quite far away from the guys in front. So, not bad. Bad at all. I'll work out when everybody's finished their laps now. Oh, this gives me an opportunity to get my drinky, doesn't it? Be right back.
To keep middle of a crest, 30, 6 right, 30, into 4 left, tightens 3, through narrow 8, 60 over jump, and bumps. Two right, into 3 left.
Is this the right platform?
Go on. Go on.
This train seems really quiet. No.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
I wonder.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing. You're on right there. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady, still there. Right side's clear. We're on the podium. Good drive.
We only just got him. Only just got him. Whoa. Damn it. What in the hell was that? I mean, I thought I spotted them, and I thought I gave them room, but I thought... Alright, we're back. A little drinky. Waiting for... Obviously, the Division 3 drivers get to do more laps, because they do shorter lap time. So. Pole is, at the moment, 8:47. I might as well set it to multi-class. Yeah. Let's say what place I am in class on the standing. Still waiting for quite a few to cross the line. Go to our main page. Wait for the rest of them. But I think there was like a trick to get an extra timed lap in, or to do your fastest lap straight away somehow. But never mind. Let's check it. So some of the Division 1s and 2s are faster than some of the Division 3s. Still waiting for a few. for a few people to cross the line. Wondering if I'm just behind one of the AM drivers by 4 seconds. But I'm not racing them technically. So one of the first Division 1 and 2 driver is actually 5th overall. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 9th in class. 10, 11, 12, 13. Out of 13. My neck is already hurting. That's not a good sign. At all. Oh. Quite depressing that if people came out of the pits and got their time lapse straight away and they've beaten me by like 15 seconds. I mean, you're not really going to gain a lot of time if I'm, stand still on the straight rather than full speed. I don't know. It's got 2 drivers left. No. 1 driver left. They're probably actually going to jump ahead of me, actually, because they are very close to me on lap time. They've just taken 4 seconds out of me on... 2 seconds out of me on the first sector, 3 seconds out of me in the second sector. They're going to be faster in... I'm 10th in class in the end, I think. Waiting for them to... That's the line, that's them. Yeah, they jumped up just ahead of me. And set the starting order. Right, let's start in order. I'm only going to do the class. There we go. Gonna take a while for it to flip over to me. There you go, 11th in class. Out of 13 cars. So I'm just hoping that I have a bit more pace in the race. Right, so I'm just going to go to a break whilst they give me the driver briefing, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.4. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag. left side.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, look, there's piggies.
Oh, comes with a pig.
Oh, we get a pig.
We get a pig.
Yes, you can keep the pig or, breakfast.
No.
Right long, opens of a crest. Into 6 left long of a crest. Into 6 right long, tightens cut to gravel.
That was a 6 right, apparently.
And 6 left long, opens of a crest, 30. Fine.
Ah! Damn it. It's blue skies. Excuse me? Miss. Nasty.
P6 has gone off. P5. Sector 2 is clear.
Oh, new underwear, please.
Now blow up the little battleships and put this in my...
I didn't see that before. Seagull landed on one of the mines. So basically, you drive this little boat around. Because there's just not a powerful enough computer to calculate. Lots of AI with a complicated time. Oh no!
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag Sector 2.
Okay, new pair of pants needed. You can clip that if you want.
Long. Into 4 long, opens. Straight of a junction. Straight of a junction. Into 4 left. Tightens of
Jesus! I can't turn around! I can't turn around! Why didn't I just go forwards? Please don't be dead, horse! Please don't be dead! This is going really well.
on your left. Still there. Zero.
Ow. I crashed so hard into the pit wall, I crashed the game. I literally crashed the game. Oh, that's funny. That's did you see that? Checking shared pit boxes at the moment. Think I'm actually sharing with anyone. So, which is good. Don't know what's going to happen if I try and enter the pits when there's someone already there. There we go. Yeah. So no sharing. That's unheard of. Unheard of. What's the Baltic? There it is. Well, it's not showing me anything. Anyway, right, so we have qualified 11th. And there's 13 in my class. So, 100 minutes. 100 minutes! Difficult's this gonna be? 100 minutes. And they're just letting us do like 5 minutes warm up. So, wondering whether I should get a pee. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a pee.
Air temp's falling. It's now 6 Celsius.
Right. Back. We are refreshed. We are scared. But what's the worst that can happen? We're just going to have to play fuel strategy by ear. It's going to be a very long 100 minutes. Now have to find setup tweaks which meant that the car doesn't feel like a hovercraft anymore. Did was increase the caster, and now it actually feels like there's something on the front wheels. But so I might be able to feel the grip going away. I don't think we'll be pitting for tyres at all. I mean, maybe I'll do it in the last stint, I don't know. Because, I mean, the other races I don't think I've pitted for tyres, but I mean, this is the only races which got more corners than anything. Goodwood wasn't really good on tyre wear. We didn't pit for tyres then. We didn't pit for tyres at Ennepagusa either. No. So we got this race today, and I'm gonna hurt tomorrow. Gonna hurt after this race. My body really, after I've slept, it really seizes up, so it's gonna hurt a lot more tomorrow. Brace itself. Tomorrow we're doing another multi-class race, but we'll be at Modern Spa in modern cars, so it's going to be hypercars and GT, and that's going to be a 90-minute race. I mean, our last race at Imola, I wasn't best pleased with how some of the hypercars were beating the GT3s, but I don't know. Hello, back. Thought your name was Ben. Just wait for warm up, yeah.
Okay, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I don't know if they're running the entire warm up. He did say 5 minutes. So. And it's past 5 minutes. Daytona. Here we go. Here comes the race. Gonna wait for switch session and we'll be going for it. Hopefully they give us a bit more time to get into the cockpit.
That's the end of the session. 17th place. 60 minutes. The track temp is 10 Celsius. The air temp is 10.
It's select my car in the pits. Right, we've moved. That's good. It was 93 laps. 3 litres rather. I haven't had time. Haven't had time. Right. Oh, blimey, how tight is this?
Okay, spotter calls please, Claire.
Jesus. And
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 32 Celsius. Magnus is
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Left side. You're in the middle. 3
whoa!
wide. Clear right. Clear all round.
Jesus!
Car right. Hold your line.
That wasn't very fair on the Division 2 driver there, was
Still
it?
there. Hold your line. Clear right.
I mean, I had like 2 or 3 cars on my outside, and he just picked a car gap.
Car left. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, I got away with that.
We think that's Newman and Angelidis have spun off.
Good evening. You join us just at the start of a 100-minute race. Got a bit argy-bargy at the start, but we are in one piece. There's someone going down, and
Right
hopefully
side,
not joining on the
right.
apex. I'm scared to look at my relative, actually. Don't follow him, don't follow him.
Left side. Clear left.
It's very easy to get sucked into following a car that's gone off. So we have got a faster car behind us in the same class. That was the one we saw going up the hill. We don't have to let him pass. Gonna have to brake for this corner. I mean, after all that kerfuffle, I think we gained 1 place in class. Considering how all the cars that went off.
Sector 1 is now green.
I think some of these apexes.
Yellow flag, watch out. We think Mitt has gone off.
Where did Reese go? I didn't hear any spotter calls or anything. Did they go off on their own, or?
Green flag in sector 3.
He crashed, okay. This is 1967. I mean, they're having a right old ding-dong ahead. Right old ding-dong. Looks like, unfortunately, I'm going to be a few laps short. I'm going to have to pit earlier than I thought. There's the old layout with this bit on it.
Yellow flag. B17. We think that Jen has crashed.
Right, is that the car that we were following in practice that was quite slow? No. This looks very similar.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. It looks like Newman has gone off. Green flag, sector 1.
I'm even up on my personal best. They seem to do better in the races, really. I guess it's because I'm chasing people. I never actually tried to do a pit stop. And I should have done. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to pit the lap after this. I hope that I had put four and a bit laps in the tank. But obviously I'm using a bit more fuel at the start of the race. I chose this particular one, this 904, because I didn't like the sounds of the other cars in the mod. The 904 just sounded like it was screaming. I prefer a car that sounds like it's fast. It didn't have any kind of like sound glitches or anything. Up on my personal best by just over a second. It sounds naughty. Indeed. I don't know what engine we've got in the back. This is emulating the 1964 World Sports Car Series. I don't know how closely, but I've got a guy that I know is quite fast. I have tracked position. I earned it. Ho 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 ho! I think we either touched the grass or locked the rears then. That was a little scary. Suddenly went all kinds of sideways.
Right, clear right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
That was naughty. He basically gave me a bump and run. Oh shit, I braked too late. I wasn't watching.
You picked up a bit of aero damage.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
I was maybe entitled to a bit more space than that.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, 18th.
I'm being bullied. Had someone just hit me up the rear and pushed me wide. I think there is a kind of a mentality that if some people are very fast, right? When they're not following anybody. But when they're following someone, they forget someone might have a different braking point than them, so they hit their marks as if they weren't following anybody, and they wonder why they rear-end people. Brake when the car in front brakes. You don't brake where you brake.
Okay, Neil, the next car is Giles.
I mean, you at least... Well, I suppose you've got to kind of work out what the car in front's going to do, but you don't brake at a different time to the car in front if you're directly behind them. It just doesn't work like that. Oh dear. But I'm being salty now. Yeah, some people are good at doing good laps, but sometimes their racecraft is lacking. They'll get annoyed being behind somebody and not know that you have to actually pass the person, you can't go through them. That's what it felt like that guy did. He tried to go through me. I was just lucky I hung on to the thing. Well, we're up again on our personal best, so we must be doing well. We are overheating our tyres a tad. And it looks like the guy ahead is struggling a bit as well. Got to remember to turn my damage off as well. Yeah, it does come with experience, but I kind of presume that these guys do have experience. I mean, if the guy in the purple car had rear-ended me and then got past, then that would have been bad, but he didn't. He got me all out of sorts. I had to kind of scoop it up for like 3 corners, and then he got past. But I've got to really watch that left-hand side for that patch of grass there. So we'll only know at our last pit stop how much fuel we need to put in.
This lap, please, Neil.
And hopefully I've split the fuel up correctly. Because if not, I'm fucked. I don't know if it's actually a point going down to second there. I'll try and read that long sentence on the main straight. I braked at the right time this time. I don't know if I'm going to be close enough to pick up this draft. Yeah, I'm just too far away. Right, got to remember. Right, on the top of the skills. Oh, that's pretty much.
Crew's ready.
Thankfully, the guy in front doesn't look like he's pitting. I don't know how far down the pit lane I am.
What's your speed limit in the pits? P17.
That was good. "37 seconds. 37 seconds. Right, so how much do I need for a next pit stop? It's 110 and I fucked it. 199. It's 84.
Go. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
But I'm kind of scared that I'm not going to be able to do the entire race because if I don't fill up a tank, what if there's an extra lap, which is 20 litres? So we know we're fighting Gilles Lalonde, or whatever his name was, through the pit stops. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're trying to hang on to a top 10. Hopefully there is attrition. There might be some people that are going to try and make it on one stop. Maybe. I don't know how they will do it. I don't know how you can save that amount of fuel. Problem after the first pit stops, it gets a bit lonely. Got me braking wrong there. And now I haven't got anyone to chase. And I keep forgetting that this car actually needs to... It needs to get turned in quite early. And the other thing is, we might not be lapped. I don't know if there's a big enough crossover in lap time, so I may have made a huge mistake not just filling up. I think I should possibly put like 25 in extra. I should just fill up the tank next time. Just to be sure. Ooh. I do sometimes miss my gears.
Alright, now we'll be coming out into traffic. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P24, just ahead of Scott.
I beg your pardon? What is my crew chief talking about?
Okay, stop requested.
Right, we're gonna stay in third this time. Yeah. No point changing down to second. Although I braked too late for that.
The leader, Smith, is pitting. Tammy is leading the race.
Doesn't really affect me, does it? Well, I suppose what would be good is knowing if I was a lap down. Right, so Oliver Newman is pitting ahead of me. I should come out in front of him.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Newman in front is pitting.
Exactly what I said, Jim.
Second place. Okay, Neil, our fuel window will open after 59 minutes. Closes after 1 hour 10 minutes. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
I'm concentrating. I'm basically pulling a gap on me. Short straight now. My poor Porsche can't keep up. Horsepower, that car in front. Did it again. Could have snatched the brake. I mean, I don't know if I should trust the fuel gauge. I really don't. Because, I mean, if I get it wrong, it's not just a case of limping around 2-minute lap. I can see that the where that tracker is. I can see that it's not mapped. So you run over it and you get a jolt and the force feedback. It looks like the vertexes aren't welded or something.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
Karma! That's karma! That's karma! That's the guy...
Green flag in Sector 3.
I think that's the guy that dived up the inside 4 wide at the start. It's either that or his teammate. So if I have to put 25 more in, I need to put Well, that's 15.
Yellow flag.
I'll just need to fill up the tank.
Spin it.
Just in case it goes another lap.
P17.
2 more laps until I come in. How many cars? There's 28 cars on the track and I am P16 at the moment. 10th in class. So I haven't actually made any places. Oh no, I was 11th in class when I started, wasn't I? Maybe I've made a place.
Green flag sector 1.
I've just noticed that my haptic cushion is not working. I'm gonna have to fix it at the pit stop. I must have tripped over the mains cable when I came back from the loo.
Okay, Neil, half distance. Should be about 21 minutes of fuel left.
Maybe I laughed a bit too hard at that guy's retirement. Maybe that was a bit evil. Ooh. And he got away from me then. You got to be really quick on the opposite lock, this car. What kind of laps? I'm doing a 9:16. I can do like a 9:12. Division 1 and 2. I beat Luca through the pit stops. It's the guy that rear-ended me. Doesn't help that I missed a gear. Oh, we've got a few people dropping out. I don't think they were ahead of me, unfortunately.
See, Giles has spun off.
Oh, that's who I'm battling
Sector 3 is
against.
clear, green flag.
Car left. Clear left.
You're going to have to be more alongside to do that.
Damage.
Can't just dive up the inside there. Buddy.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Right, 1.6 laps.
Car right. Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Right. We're pitting next lap.
P16, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
That guy ahead is the guy we beat on the last lap at Goodwood.
We think that Magnus has gone off. We're back in sector 1.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Clear left.
What a fucking prick.
Sector 1 is yellow.
I was there. I was alongside him on the inside. Came across my nose.
Car right. Clear right.
I mean, rear ends me earlier in the lap and then just blatantly turns across my nose when I'm up the inside.
Right side. Clear right.
It's the same. It's the same thing as like people that can do fast laps, and they can only do one line. Through a corner. So they had to take the apex there, even though my car was there, because they couldn't figure out what else to do. I'm driving a little bit angry. I mean, I know the car is faster. He's doing faster laps than me, but we're racing, aren't we? Maybe I'll have a look at it, but it just seemed like he was on the outside and he just turned across my nose, leaving me nowhere to go. They may kind of, they may say that, well, you should have backed off, but no, because technically it was my corner. I had a right to be there.
I mean, we're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box, this lap.
I don't know whether the UI is telling me fibs, because it says the car behind has not pitted at all. And I'm going to be doing my second pit stop coming in this lap, so what's that about?
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Magnus has spun off. Sector 3 is green.
Might have to move my brake balance, I think. So it does say 85 on my fuel gauge, but I have a feeling that's going to be wrong. So I'm not a lap down yet, so I'm just going to put in a full tank.
Okay, let's stop requested. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 20 behind Giles.
I mean, we've only taken 4% out of our tyres. I wonder whether I'm going to be in the pits longer than 37 seconds.
What's your speed? D15.
$39 seconds. So we're going to lose a place to 17th. I don't know if we're not going to get out in front of Newman. There's Jules, that's the guy we're chasing.
Go, go. Exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Right, so it says on our fuel that we can use 12. Got 12 litres in hand. Got 41 minutes of fuel and 32 minutes left. I may have just timed it right. I may have. But we're gonna have to go catch these other guys. I don't know how this well, I was gonna say I don't know how this Geos fella has gained 20 seconds on me. Yes, I do. So I was put into a spin. I've got to keep an eye on the overlays as well, because they will tell me whether I'm going to be on my last lap or not. Back a bit later than I should have done that.
Okay, Neil, the pit window is now open.
That tells me nothing, Jim.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We think Newman has binned it. The car ahead is Newman.
Holy shit!
Green flag in sector 2.
Someone's having a barbecue! Oh, I've got a gap to 21st behind me in about 100 or so seconds. Oh.
Okay, Neil, we should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P90.
What are you talking about? I haven't requested a pit stop. I can actually see the leaders 160 behind me. So I've got them in sight if I need to go a lap down. I mean, if I do decide to go a lap down, I'm going to need to, drop one place.
Sector 1's now green.
At least we're not last. Oh shit, I did say I was going to check my haptic cushion pit stop. Never mind.
Green flag sector 1.
I was thinking I could look for it. Look for the cable, but that's not going to happen, is it? No, I can't find it. I wouldn't have been able to do it one-handed anyway.
P19.
We're back to P16.
Yellow flag sector 2. We think that Sovik has binned it. Sector 2 is now green.
I'm hoping that means that that's the person that rammed me off. My wrists are hurting. I'm equidistant between the car in front and the car behind. I don't really want to say anything about my own performance just in case I jinx myself.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Time flies when you're not having fun. Keep checking the chat log to see if my nearest rivals are the ones that are disconnecting. But they're not. Up to Lauder corner. Leaders are now 120 seconds behind. I don't think I'm going to be able to move when this race is finished. We are up to 9th in class now though, which is good. Maybe it would have been better if I didn't put all that caster on. So the wheel wouldn't be this heavy. Oh. Oof. Let's go hunting for that cable again, see if I can find it. No, not it. I don't know where it is.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
That's 2 more laps. Brake later than I remember then.
Place.
Gonna hope for some attrition. I'm in a bit of a vacuum. It seems to happen, doesn't it? Seem to be between second and third gear. Can't just stay in one gear there.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
Oh, only 30?
Okay, Neil, you've got half your fuel left.
My neck is really stiff now. I think I've been not stretching it enough. I tend to hunch my shoulders when I drive. It's a really bad habit. A really bad habit.
To go. That's 10 minutes left.
Now from this point I've got 2 laps of fuel. I mean, leaders are about over 3 minutes behind, so they're possibly going to cross the line.
Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Daniel has gone off.
This time round, and that'll be the finish. So I think I should be alright.
Sector 3 is now clear. Sector 1, yellow flag.
But so just put in enough fuel for a splash and dash, just in case.
just done a 9:15.1 seconds. Very little fuel left.
We've got 1.5 left. So the leader has to cross the line and finish, otherwise I'm going to be doing a splash and dash next lap.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Because they are 200 seconds behind me, and there are 4 minutes left. They're not gonna... That's 3 minutes. They're not... I'm gonna have to do a splash and dash. I'm gonna have to do a splash and dash. It's 200 seconds is not 3 minutes. Yeah, I was trying to be clever by not filling up the tank, but I think I've shot myself in the foot. It says I'm gonna finish. It says I'm gonna have 11 litres of fuel left. But there's no way that the race is over. Is it? I trusted my fuel gauge too much. I should have just filled in 2 complete tanks. I just didn't want to do a short stint at the end. So all those places that I made up, I'm going to lose them all in the pits. I mean, I don't know how much a splash and dash is. But I've got 20 seconds on the cars behind me. By the time I've slowed down and then sped up again. Okay, myself. I mean, even if I let the leaders pass, I'll lose all those places anyway. So, you've got to fight for those last 3 places. That Division 3 car is going slower than I am. They are first in their class, so they can let me through. I mean, they're not gonna lose anything apart from a place overall. That's the clock run out, but we've still got 2 laps to go. I don't trust my fuel gauge. I don't get it. It says I'm going to end up with 11 litres left at the end of the race. Although, it says the race is finished now.
Very little fuel left.
So, am I going to cross the line and end up keeping my 15th place? I am very confused. How did you get over there, George? I didn't know that was possible. I mean, I should really have been saving fuel for the last lap. If I felt like I wasn't going to make it. It must be the end of the race because all of the people have disappeared from my relative. So we're just going to have to cross the line and hope. It doesn't say I'm a lap down. We're going to cross the line and hope. Yes!
P14, there's the finish. Good drive.
P14! Yes! 9th in class. So we did gain something, I think. I didn't think we were going to make it, but we had 12 litres left of fuel. I mean, I wasn't best pleased about the start. I wasn't best pleased about being how I was overtaken a couple of times. No. We'll see. See. Ah, my arms. My arms. My poor arms. Right, okay. Oh, blimey, there was a lot of DNFs. A lot. 20th to 28th DNF'd. Right, race. Let's have a look at the Division 1 and 2 session results, I guess. Oh, my back. So we finished 9th. We gained 1 place. We gained 1 place. I mean, I'll have a look at the replay tomorrow morning, I think, to see what really took place, to see if I have any apologies to make. But I felt like I was muscled out the way a couple of times and turned across of. There you go. Is that the? Oh no, there is another finisher. So the rest of my class DNF'd. The rest of my class DNF'd. So there you go. Right. So this championship moves to, I believe it's going to probably be the Monza 10K, or like the World Sports Car layout of Monza, you know, with the couple of chicanes in before banking. So that's going to be the 20... Is that the 20th? 26th? Whatever it is. The end of October. So, around the banking. So, a bit of drafting around the banking. That's going to be fun, isn't it? 26th of October. I can't read, obviously. So, yeah, tomorrow we're going to be back here. My poor arms. We're going to be wrestling a GT3. Thankfully, the GT3 is not as heavy. And we're going to be going around Spa for 90 or so minutes. I'm going to have to read up on the rules and stuff to do with the where the formation lap starts and stuff like that. So, survived! I can't believe I survived. There was a couple of squirrely moments, but we got to the end, at least. And I didn't crash on my own either. Usually I'm kicking myself because I my own. And I was thinking that I'm just going to have to splash and dash at the end, thinking, no! Because I would have undone all my hard work. But yeah. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be back at 7:30 when practice is going to start. The race will be about 8 o'clock. So hopefully we have at least a good round, Ben. We've got to get these Audis up there. Get these Audis up on the podium or something. But there's a lot of fast drivers, unfortunately. But and it's Spa. What could possibly go wrong at Spa? Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I'm off to pass out, and I'll see you tomorrow.